Welcome to QSR Nation, your weekly dose for QSR marketing tips and strategies for success. Here's your hosts, Josh Anderson, Beth Oots, and Anthony Pierce from the PFSbrands National Headquarters.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of QSR Nation. Today, we got our retail advertising specialist, Beth Oots, and Anthony Pierce with us. We're going to really discuss some good ways to advertise your location, whether you're in a deli or a grocery store. Some good, simple tips to improve your revenue and get customers in your store. Today, for this first episode, we're going to talk about signage. Physical signage is one of the most cost-effective ways to actually increase your revenue and market your store. With that, I'll ask Beth to kind of talk about one of her main staples of why and what a sign should have, I guess.
Awesome. Okay, well, the number one thing that you always have to remember is that every sign should serve a purpose. You should not have any random sign that's going to be promoting an item that a customer is not going to completely understand. So make sure that every sign that you serve around your deli and within your store retail location has that sole purpose of making sure that customer understands what the promotion is, what the price point is, and where they can find it. Because if they don't understand, you're going to have a lot of business opportunities that are going to be missed.
Yeah.
A lot of people, if they don't see it, they don't understand it, they're just not going to ask. So,
They kind of turn a blind eye to it.
Exactly. So, having a solid purpose for that and being able to have it presented is extremely important.
Well, yeah, that kind of brings us to our next point about actually placing these in, the right areas. So,
absolutely.
Talk about that.
One of the things about, signage is the old adage, it's a sign of the salesperson. And making sure that you've got it, placed properly is very important, from eye level, placements on, whether it's the beer cooler or the drink cooler, explaining that, there's items available in the hot case for grab and go purposes, to pump toppers in the forecourt, letting people know that there's hot, fresh food inside, so that, that while they're sitting there, whether they're pumping their gas, it goes right there in their face, so they know that it's there. Or if you're in a grocery store, for instance, and they come in, folks may not even know you have a hot food service program. So things like floor decals indicating, hot food this way with an arrow, or, a signage hanging from the ceiling, pointing, deli here, so that folks can really find their way through the store without having to ask a lot of questions and know exactly when they get there, what the special is.
Yeah.
And don't miss out on deals, with cart corrals or anything like that. If you can highlight your deli location saying there's going to be a special or this is the daily special, be sure to highlight that, so that way anyone that's pulling in or even just sitting in their car waiting for another customer, that they know that there is a deli there available Monday through Sunday, whatever it is.
Yeah. So don't take for granted that they know you have food, actually.
Exactly.
Well, exactly. Especially if you have a transient location where you've got a lot of folks who are coming in and off the highways. That's what makes the door stickers and the posters so important, and clear presentation, on the windows. I know a lot of places don't want to clutter up their windows for obvious reasons, one for visibility and safety, but other just because you want to keep a nice presentation. And there's things you can use like view-through vinyl that, to the consumer from the outside looking in, gets a nice, great presentation and is clean, and for the retailer, they can still look straight out the window and keep a good eye on what's going on in the lot.
That's a really good point when you say keeping it kind of clutter-free and everything like that. When it comes to actual sign, shouldn't your signage be crystal clear and makes a strong point?
Exactly. So whatever your sign is, it needs to promote the exact item that you're trying to sell. So don't be trying to promote, bone-in chicken or tenders when you're actually talking about another protein that you might be trying to promote in your deli. You have to make sure that whatever that price point is and whatever the exact amount, quantity, whatever you need to have as that main sale purchase is what's crystal clear on your signage.
Exactly. If the less time people have to think, the more opportunity there is for them to react and actually create a buy, whether it's intended or impulsive. So if you've got a great price point, have everything represented clearly, not a lot of words, make it quick, simple, and easy to read so that they don't have to ask any questions. The sign should be able to stand on its own to say this is what the offer is.
You should look at all popular, very nationally known QSRs. All you have to say is, I want a number 1, I want a number 2. That's all you need to have, is to make sure that whatever that customer knows, they can order that exact thing.
Yeah, that all makes perfect sense. So from having every sign have a purpose to proper placement to making it crystal clear, Is there anything else y'all want to add about some signage tips?
If you ever need any signage, be sure to reach out to your retail advertising specialist. You can reach us at our email address at mdf@pfsbrands.com, or you can reach out to us at 573-896-0300.
Y'all good then?
We're good.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the first episode of QSR Nation. I'm Josh Anderson, a digital marketing specialist, and we also thank Beth Oots and Tony Pierce, your retail advertising specialist. Tune in next time for more.
Stop by next week for another QSR Nation episode or visit pfsbrands.com.